Kia ora. Today I'll be talking about Yacon, which is also known as the Peruvian ground apple. And so Yacon are native to South America, and they were traditionally cultivated by the different cultures of the Andes, like the Inca people, and the Quechua name actually translates as water tuber, and it sort of tells you kind of what kind of crop it is. It's a very juicy kind of crop, and they were traditionally grown along the Andes, and they grow best in temperatures from around 15 to 25 degrees Celsius. And even though they're a tuberous kind of a root crop, which look very similar to kumara, to sweet potato, they're actually more like a fruit, and they're kind of usually eaten raw, and that's probably traditionally why they were used and carried around when traveling, kind of like as a drink. They're very, very sweet, very juicy. Not as sweet as the apple, but still pretty sweet. And the leaves also edible, and very easy to propagate, very easy to grow and harvest. You can do it all at once. And once they get to about 2 to 3 meters in height, they start flowering, which is a sign that they're ready to harvest. Or you can just wait until the leaves just dry up, and you can break the stems off and then dig out the crown, or what they call it. It's like a rhizome, and the base of the stem actually has like a red coloured rhizome, and there's little buds or nodes on them, and that's where your new stems will grow from. And around the rhizome they have the edible tubers, which are kind of have a smoother skin, similar to, or the colour is similar to potatoes, or they're a bit kind of reddish, but their shape is more like sweet potatoes. And they also really help to loosen up your soil. Once you pull them out, separate the edible tubers from the main rhizome, you divide up the rhizome into smaller parts, and you just bury them straight in the ground, and you should be able to keep multiplying your seeds every season. And as soon as they're harvested and the rhizomes, you can just rebury them, right in the same process. So you're just harvesting, and you're propagating the seeds for next time. And I usually mulch up all the stems and the leaves just to cover up the soil, and it helps the feed and protect it as well. And depending on your climate, the new shoots will sprout up again pretty soon. If you're in colder climate, then they'll just stay dormant until it warms up again. I'll usually leave edible tubers out in the sun for a day or two, and then you can just eat them raw, peel them and eat them. And they're quite similar in texture and flavour to like a bit of a cross between a nashi or maybe a persimmon. And you can also store them and wait for them to cure a bit, and they become even sweeter. So they're very healthy food, and supposed to be good for cholesterol, digestion, immunity, gut health, and all of that, because they have, understand they have prebiotics, and very safe for diabetics to eat. So overall, very easy plant to grow, very productive, really hardy, bug resistant. So very well worth having in your garden. Kia ora, mau re ora.